This is the last Premier League weekend review for a while, and if you haven't realised, I'm a Spurs fan. I went to the Spurs game today. First of all, I'm going to talk about the news that is just broken, and that is that Carlo Ancelloti has parted company with Chelsea. Whether that means he was sacked or he left, probably means he was sacked. My thoughts on this: not that surprised. His comments earlier were that if he was to get sacked this morning, he said if he was to get sacked, he would be interested in taking up the West Ham job. Let's see if he sticks to his word, because I bet you West Ham probably would be interested in having him. But if you're going to ask who I think his replacement will be, probably be looking at someone like Gus Hiddink, someone like that. There's always the very slight possibility we could see Mourinho. He's meant to want to come back to England, go back to Chelsea, but the problem is Abramovich doesn't like him. Anyway, on from that, let's talk about him. And I'm going to look at the several disputes which needed to be solved today. The first dispute was for I'll start with the third and fourth place. And Arsenal continued their terrible form. And they drew to Fulham 2-2, and away from home. Sidwell Zamora with the Fulham goals, and Van Persie once again. Walcott scored, and also Fulham were down to 10 men. So that's not very good. Man City won 2-0, and that means that they will not have to qualify, go through the playoffs, which when we were in it last year showed that it's got much harder, and that means it's better for them now. They're straight through the group stages. They don't need to worry about that. And Arsenal wouldn't have to worry. They could face the likes of Bayern Munich. And Arsenal, playing the way they are playing now, don't think that they I don't think they would fancy the chances against most teams. Ow. Anyway, Chelsea. Now this could have led to his sacking, and that was that they lost 1-0 to Everton. And Everton had 10 men for nearly the whole of the second half. That is dreadful. Really. Torres had a shocker once again. Drogba wasn't even on the bench. There's something going on there. You could kind of guess. It's looking like Drogba will leave, and hopefully it'll be to Tottenham, because I think Drogba is still one of the best strikers in the Premier League. I don't know why Chelsea couldn't see it. Personally, I don't think Ancelloti got it all wrong. And Chelsea only finished second because of goal difference. Man City were on 71 points as well. I'll look at the table after. Anyway, let's get on to the big games that were on today. The relegation battle. And I'll start where I was. Tottenham versus Birmingham. And I could see the scores coming in from the other grounds, and it was looking like Birmingham were going to stay up. And then Pavlyuchenko scored a cracker out of nowhere. Beautiful goal. Watch your match of the day. The first goal was very good. Then Craig Gardner scored goal, and that was another beautiful goal. And I missed, sadly, the last goal. I had to leave early, and but we won. Birmingham were down. Even if we didn't win, Birmingham would have still gone down. So we can look at it that way. Sad. Barry Ferguson crying. My second team's Rangers. I loved McLeish. Sad to see them go down. And it was also very sad to see Blackpool go down. Because Man United put out their strongest team. A lot of people thought they wouldn't, and they won 4-2. And Charlie Adam, top-notch player. Apart from the fact that you've injured Gareth Bale. Sorry, I just need to calm down about that. If you haven't seen that tackle, by the way, any of you, go and look up that tackle. That was horrendous. Bale's going to be out for ages. Anyway, Wigan stay up 1-0 against Stoke, away from home. Not Manuel. What's his name? Rodiega. Don't know how I forgot that one. And the greatest scenes were at Wolves and Blackburn, and it looked like Wolves were going to be going down for a long time. 3-0 down at half time, and they managed to claw it back to 3-2 to keep them up on goal difference. And you never seen a team so happy to lose 3-2. Both teams were celebrating in the locker rooms. They all came out. It was great scenes because both fans went home happy. But the fact is, Blackburn fans, you're not going to like this. But I wanted you to go down. And I'll tell you why. And this isn't actually against your fans. This is against the chairman at your team. He fired Sam Allardyce when you were in a perfectly fine position to appoint Steve Keane, who had no experience whatsoever. I do not understand that. And they've now offered Steve Keane. I think they're going to offer Steve Keane a permanent thing. And that, to be honest, that's the reason why. Other things, Newcastle were 3-0 up at half time. And then on comes Takoi, who you've probably never heard of, and he scored a hat-trick to put it back to 3-3. Meaningless game, maybe, you might say, but, well, Aston Villa beat Liverpool, and that clarified that Spurs will be in the Europa League, and they won't need to go to the Fair Play League, which means whoever gets the Fair Play League will be starting their season in August. Not August, next month. And at the moment, it's not clear, but it's either going to be Fulham or Blackpool. Blackpool. That means that there could be two teams in the Championship, Birmingham and Blackpool, that are going to be in the Europa League. It's a great way to represent our country. Dear oh dear. Is there any other games I missed? I don't think I missed out on any other game. Oh yes, West Ham. Already down, 3-0, they lost. Big deal. Anyway. What I like to say is thank you for watching all my Premier League weekend reviews this season, and I hope next season will be a more successful season for my team, and I hope it's successful for all your teams, and I wish good luck before next season starts to QPR, Norwich and either Swansea or Reading, because it shows today Blackpool put up a good fight. Only one team that went up last season went back down. So it shows that you can do it. Good luck to them. And now, I will be doing a Premier League nominations video coming up soon. Send in your Q&A questions below. Please do that. Please, please, please. Thank you very much. And peace out.